Okay, this is a little bit more advanced as far as way of, for exporting, but it's important to understand that the default in the exports, when I select the window or if I select the composition, spaceman, I'm going to just select this window. And if you are exporting the work area, that's this area right here versus that whole line over here. This is the length of the comp, and this is the work area. The best way to do this most of the time when you are exporting for the web, you're going to do the following. You're going to select this window and you're going to say export, and you're going to say add to Adobe Media Encoder. You're going to use Encoder for the rest of your academic life and probably beyond. This is a little bit better method of exporting various formats for all different reasons. So we're going to say add to render Media Encoder Q. And what that's going to do, it's going to launch another piece of software called Media Encoder, which comes with the Creative Cloud. Okay, and Media Encoder is the same tool that we use when we export out of Premiere. It's built right into it, and all of these Adobe software applications are going to launch those things. And so that happened to come up. Okay, once you launch Media Encoder through After Effects, and you did it the way I showed you, you'll see that by default this comes up in Encoder. And so I'm not sure what it will default for you, but I want you to take a look at this, h.264. So this is the format that you want to use when you're uploading to the web. It's the best version, and it's going to look really good on Vimeo, and it's going to look good on YouTube. So h.264 is the preferred method of rendering for the web. So if you are going to give me a video to look at for this class, I want it to be h.264, uploaded to YouTube, and then you're going to send me the link to that. Okay, if you are doing something for your film, which is supposed to be very high quality, and it's not necessarily the end result being for the web, you'd say QuickTime, and then you would select Apple ProRes. Okay, but what we want to do is we want to make sure it's h.264. I click on this little arrow, and then if I click on this, that's going to launch this little tool here. And so what I want to do is where it says match source or where it says preset, if you come down to YouTube, you can select the presets that are built in here, whether it's for Vimeo. So it doesn't need to be all that big. So for this particular one, I don't really care. I'm going to just make it 720p. If there was audio, I can mess with the audio. But for now, the main thing I want you to be aware of is that it's going to be h.264. Let's go ahead and make it for YouTube. For most people use YouTube. Okay, and Vimeo is my preferred one. It's a little higher quality, but whatever you choose, I don't care. Just give me the right link. And then once that's done, you're going to say OK. And now nothing has happened, but you'll see here that there's a little play button. You click on that play button, and then it's going to export that video. Okay, and then what you'll do is you'll go to YouTube. So then you'll go back to YouTube, and you'll go to your page, and this little camera, you click on that, upload video, and then you're going to find that h.264 that you just made. Then you're going to go to that. Once you export it, it's going to have an MP4 is going to identify it as that h.264. So I'm going to select that and choose it, and that's the file that you're going to want to upload to YouTube. Okay, and then when it's all done, you're going to hit publish, and then you're going to provide me the link. This little link right here is going to be the one that you're going to want to give me. You copy that, and then you're going to go to the assignments page in First Animation, and you're going to post it there.